You're an IT tech, so you work at a company for that. You also help a guy with the funerals, so you deal with like dead people. Now you're starting to deal with dead animals. How random of a life do you live?
A snake was found.
Holy shit, people.
Do you know what kind of snake it was?
Rattle.
Yeah, boa constrictor.
What?
Okay, yeah.
We have them up here? Get me out of here.
Want to see a picture of it?
Yeah, let me see. Get out of here. Welcome to yet another episode of Shot of Wisco podcast. It is Thursday, September 5th. Kyle, we're September, man.
We are.
What happened? Yeah, you got to talk on the mic. I don't know. 82 episodes in, and you don't know. You're talking with your mic that's like 4 feet away from you.
I mean, I'm probably still good from out here.
Can you hear him?
You hear me?
Yeah, you're already quiet. Kyle, you're a quiet guy. You know that?
I mean, I got harped on.
Unless you're drinking, then you're just unbearable.
My nose
you know what I mean?
too.
Oh no, he's got acacia to sniffles.
I can handle it now, but the second you lay down in bed, you know what I'm talking about? Are you listening to me? Because you get affected by this too. I know you do.
Yeah. Oh, Kyle, big congestion.
Listen to me.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Well, let's start this and we'll talk about this.
Episode 82. It's 6 o'clock. Packers play this week. We got a lot to talk about high school sports. Hey, bingo, bango. Let's get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are diving in. Okay, Kyle, let's chat for a little bit. How are we doing other than your nose stuffed up?
So, listen to me.
Okay, I'm listening.
I can handle it throughout the day.
Okay.
But the second I lay down in bed, it's like I can.
I heard it right there.
I can handle that. Like I can still breathe. But the second you lay in bed,
vertical or horizontal,
second you lay in bed,
yes.
It's just.
I hear you. Yeah, no, that's a problem. That's a problem you need to get fixed up. Drink a lot of water.
Been trying.
Solves all your problems.
Been trying.
My wife always yells at me because, like, whenever something's going on, that's the only thing I'll ever say back is, I think you need to drink more water.
Yeah, you got. How much water have you drank today?
Me?
No. That's what what you say to him.
I drank like 2 of these.
I had a Starbucks coffee and Alani and
a Diet Coke. Oh,
there's
that's
your
cool.
fucking
Good
problem.
Okay. So before we dive in, you want to chat about last weekend?
Yeah.
How was your weekend? What have you been up to? It's Thursday, by the way. I feel like this short week has just been chaotic.
Yeah. Thursday me and you went to a concert.
Riley Green, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
He was very good.
Stayed majority sober.
Yep.
Had a couple brews and ate some food.
Yep. Same.
Drove home.
Mm-hmm.
And then Friday I went to the football game.
Mm-hmm.
And
the Cuba City Cubans.
I watched the Badger game while I was at the football game.
Yep.
Then Saturday I worked at the crematory.
Yep.
For majority of the day. That was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice breeze.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sunday was the Benton Street Dance.
You know what? Like, now we think about, like, Kyle, you live quite the life. Like, just to know, not like, I'm not like making fun of you, but like, think of this. Like, how random of a life do you live?
Very.
Like, you went to school, you're an IT tech,
Mm-hmm.
IT information technology major. So you work at a company for that. You also help a guy with the funerals as like an assistant.
Mm-hmm.
So you deal with like dead people, and then now you're starting to deal with dead dogs and dead animals, and you sit and like watch them get cremated. Mm-hmm. So that's like your life, and you're living it.
Yeah, it's a strange thing.
You have 2 wiener dogs. Like, I'm just thinking of like all the random shit in your life. Like, you couldn't.
I got a topper.
There's no way anybody could have bingo like just by hearing you.
The bingo card.
Just by hearing you for 80 episodes, no way anyone would be able to throw your put your stat sheet together.
No. Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Have you ever wondered, like...
I get that.
Like, if someone were just to listen to us, like, someone, like... Do you think they think we're fat? I know we talk about food a lot, but, like, I'm just saying, like... Do you ever think about that? Like, they'd never... If someone's never seen me before and they just hear my voice, so they're like, yup, he's a chubber. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
For sure. They listen to how much beer we drink. And
no, for you, it's the breathing. The breathing gives you away immediately. You are a heavy breather in the mic.
My nose is stuffed.
No, it's you can't. Don't blame allergies. Do not do it. But all right, yeah. So I'm just gonna move past that. This past weekend, Friday, I went to the Badger game. We have our season tickets again. So I went up there with a couple buddies. Very worried.
Very worried.
Very worried.
Scared.
You know what's bad is every Okay, so which I didn't even write that down, but we'll talk about the Badgers. We made that video, and of course it was more or less clickbait of me just saying we're going to be awesome this year and win.
Mm-hmm.
The moment that game was close, I saw people commenting on that video.
Oh,
like they favorited that video to come back to.
Waited.
Yes, and I was like, that's when you knew. And I opened the first one. The guy said, "Are you still confident in the Badgers this year?" And I was like, "Yep." But so went to the Badger game Saturday. Hung out at the house. I had a very uneventful Labor Day weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, what did we do Sunday? Sunday we went shopping, had to get a bunch of stuff for our little tiny house. And then Monday, we just relaxed, did nothing. Enjoyed it. Really enjoy those weekends while we have them.
Yeah. I don't have anything going on Sunday.
Oh, Sunday I had a fantasy football draft, so I did have a couple beers Sunday. But so it was good. That's all I had. And then, of course, I like today, all week I was a day off.
I do have something to say. I have an announcement.
I have something to say. Say it, dude. It's a podcast. You could talk whenever you want.
So
seriously.
I was on call last weekend because the guy that runs it.
Okay, hold on. So on call can mean 9,000 things. You could be on call for like heating and plumbing. You could be on call for like a nurse. What are you on call for?
It's for the funeral home.
Funeral home.
Okay. Yeah. So whenever he steps out to go on vacation, which he doesn't often. It's not like this happens every weekend.
Yep.
But he lets me know in advance. So that's mainly the reason that I didn't drink a whole lot on Thursday night was because I picked up call at midnight. And
did you have any pickup calls?
No, I didn't have any. He had a couple.
That had to be nice.
He had a couple. Yeah. But I mean, whatever, and
I mean, I don't think anyone in any profession goes on call or goes into an on-call weekend like excited to do the on-call stuff.
No.
You know what I mean?
Someone's got to do her. So
yeah, someone dies. You got to be there.
I DD'd twice that weekend. Thursday night and then on Saturday night, I took my future in-laws and some of their friends.
How wasted did you get Sunday?
Oh.
Because I talked to your future brother-in-law, and he sounded like he was dead.
Yeah.
Like I was talking to a dead person.
So anyhow, I'll get to Sunday.
Okay. Yep. Sorry to interrupt.
In those times on Saturday,
he lost his train of thought.
On Saturday, this is the announcement.
Okay.
On Saturday,
big announcement, guys. We've had this planned for weeks.
And I think I'm going to start drinking on times.
Oh, here we go. I know exactly what he's going to say.
On times that I don't want to get
stupid,
really
dude.
Shit-faced. I think I'm going to start drinking some 64s.
You just jumped 20 years in life.
I know I did, but it's not something that you want to drink and then you drink a Busch Light because you don't like the taste of it after that. You know what I mean? It's like something that it's like, okay, I'll have a couple of these and then I'm jumping on the train of this. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like
you will never, ever willy-nilly want a 64.
No.
Life. It was just that moment you felt.
Yeah, but it was good though. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, because you couldn't get drunk, so you were drinking a grandma beer.
the next beer above an NA.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone wants to know a drunk calculator. It would probably take me about 45 64s to maybe get a bus.
So then we went into Sunday. I drove the first responder.
Then there I was at the parade in Benton, Wisconsin.
I drove the first responder Suburban through candy. Ran through a shit ton of candy.
Did you have any?
Yeah. And then we went to the park.
Yep.
I had a double cheeseburger.
Mm-hmm.
Ate that. Right to McCarthy's.
So I do want to say we were just speaking on if someone were to listen to our voices, you just gave away.
Mm-hmm. Double cheeseburger gave it away.
Yeah.
In the candy.
Mm-hmm.
Went to McCarthy's. McCarthy's they walk in the parade. But the band in Dubuque, that's the bagpipes and drums.
Oh, bagpipes are awesome.
The firemen that do it. Holy they played like 6 songs in McCarthy. It was awesome. I was Googling bagpipes, how much. Could you? Yeah, I had.
Just hearing the way you breathe, there's no way that you would be able to make it through a song bagpipes.
We went into there, and it was agreed upon the night before that we were going to have a beer drinking contest. It was 3 people versus 3 people.
Who versus who?
It was Maggie's mom.
Mm-hmm.
Me, and another guy.
Yeah.
But Jordan filled in while the other guy wasn't there yet. And I drank between 12
p.m. or like noon,
and then by the time we called it. We said that we weren't going to do it anymore after.
Yeah, that's deck. Classic.
Because when you got to the street dance, you couldn't keep track. So everyone was kind of everywhere. I drank like 20-something beers in between that. and I was
Just
fucking
loaded.
Because like they get ahead, and then you'd have to chug
Chugging.
them, and then you know what I mean. It was
Sounds
just
like a really fun game, to be honest.
It was bad. I told him I'm never doing it again because
Yeah.
I basically was browned out, and I went to the street dance, and then that. Was
See you later, pal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess, do you want to dive into news?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I mean, that was great. Great story.
Great coverage.
Yeah. Great coverage. Okay. So I'll start off. I forgot my iPad, so I got a little, I'm the old fashioned, I'm old school today. Okay. Platteville, Wisconsin. 2 people reported finding human remains. It sounds like it was just off Roundtree Trail. It goes through like the whole town of Platteville. This was just off Milwaukee Street. This is over like when you get closer to like Walmart side of town. So apparently it was a white man. They didn't identify him, but the cops believe it was an isolated incident. I'm just going to say one thing. This is Platteville, Wisconsin. This shit don't happen to us that often.
No.
We don't have CSI cold files happen in our town much.
No.
So this was kind of the big, what would you say?
News.
The big news around
Everyone's
campus.
talking about it.
Yeah. So, and you got to think of how many people walked that trail, or like
I had like 3 tell me that they had just been on that.
Yeah, like then they didn't see the remains.
No.
I mean, Johnny said his baseball team cleans that trail, and
Obviously
so
not good
how?
enough.
How good of a cleaning job did you guys really do? Yeah, clean the brush up. Well, you missed a big spot apparently. So, big news in Platteville, Wisconsin. Yeah,
Yep.
dead body found.
Never good.
No, never
All right.
good.
Next up, Madison, Wisconsin. 26-year-old woman arrested for after climbing fences and attempting to enter zoo enclosures. At the Henry.
You just want to be with the animals.
At the Henry it's Vilas Zoo, right?
Villas
Vilas Zoo. A lady named Melanie. I'm gonna butcher this last name.
Go for it.
Mabarazzi.
Okay.
Was seen climbing the fences and trying to get into the enclosures at the zoo. This then led to the police being called and her battering a zoo staff employee.
What do you mean battering?
I don't know what battering means.
Battering can mean a lot of things, but it doesn't sound good.
No, battering, but like I hear battering,
Like
I think
hitting?
of battering ram, like running through somebody.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then continued to run about the zoo. The police were able to arrest her and permanently ban her from the zoo. After that, she was arrested on disorderly conduct.
Yeah,
Not
I
good.
mean,
one thing I
for
gotta
one,
say here.
I mean, obviously the disorderly conduct stuff, but I mean, what it sounds like, she just wanted to be with the animals.
This leads you to
Or
the talk.
Or she was like maybe an activist and wanted to like let the animals out, saying they're caged. Could go either way.
Apparently, what I read is that she was petting the face of one of the animals. I don't know.
So she just wanted to be with the animals,
close
man.
enough to him. This leads me to 2 things. One,
Okay.
whenever that kid died to the monkey,
Mm-hmm.
to the gorilla.
2 Anchorman
3,
with the bears.
this makes me think of like whenever people go to the drive-through zoos and they get out. You ever see that?
Mm-hmm.
Like whenever we went to Wyoming, we went to the Yellowstone,
Mm-hmm.
and there was just people out walking amongst the buffaloes. And you're like, there's obvious signs that say like, stay in your car,
Yep.
don't get out.
Something could happen here.
Yeah. And it's like, why?
This
do
could
you
end
think-
in only one way for you.
Do you think that these are trained to be nice? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. But you know what? It sounds like Melanie just wanted to be with the animals. So she's now in the slammer.
you know,
Or she's now booked.
Dane
so.
County Jail.
Yep.
You want to see your pic?
Ooh, yeah. Oh, not good. Yeah. It's. I don't know if anyone could ever take a good picture in jail.
No, it's never a good
never a good
situation.
light. Okay. Next up, the Green Bay Packers are back, Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Packers play in Brazil. First game ever in South America. They play the Eagles. I just want to say, for one, football's back.
Football's back.
2, I want
tonight.
to say this might be the most excited I've been for the Packers in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, there's no drama. There's no one at the helm that's dramatic.
Yeah.
It's just, let's play some football, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think is going to happen?
I mean, I think we play good. Eagles are always scary, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big fan of the game being on Friday night. I'd rather have it be Sunday.
I like it Friday.
You like it Friday?
Yeah, it's a little mixture, a little mix
Yeah.
up. Think of all the Wisconsinites that are going to get off work and be for one,
bars are gonna make money.
I'll
on
say it
Friday.
right now,
more than they already
Wisconsin, the state of Wisconsin, nothing's getting done Friday.
do. No.
Nothing's getting done. I'll I'll have charcuterie boards on my mind. I'll have chili. I'll have all these foods, brats, cheese trays. I will have the Packers on my mind all day. So it'll be interesting to see. I have seen that they're like an hour and a half away from the stadium is where their hotel is. That's kind of
I also read a lot about they were potentially thinking about canceling the game because there's wildfires and smoke.
And there's like a bunch of like bad people over there. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
we get we're pretty lucky. People. We're pretty lucky that Lambeau Fields is in the backyard of Wisconsin.
That's true.
Yeah, tell you what, Titletown, not a bad spot. Okay, on to the next thing, Kyle. What do we got?
Let me get onto my link here just so I can fact check some stuff. Man faces 12.5 years in prison due to repeated offense for child porn and child sexual abuse material. Brandon Gary is a repeated offender of a prior conviction in 2018, which he served 5 years for. So this guy, that would be 6 years ago, correct? 18, 24. He went to jail in 2018, served 5 years. So he's been out for a year, potentially, and he's caught again having child pornography and sex. I don't know what the difference here is. Child sexual abusive material. But they found a bunch of accounts of his that had possession of that material on Discord and Reddit. Didn't know that's where all that shit was shared at, because I use Reddit for all different
things. I use Reddit for weird things. Like I look up on Reddit like if my hair is receding or if I have hemorrhoids or something like that. Like I go like, hey, my body itches in a place that doesn't feel like it should itch. I always end up on Reddit.
Reddit, for like an IT standpoint, has a ton of good material. Like
I just see myself on my phone like when is too much cheese too much cheese? Like
it's almost like it's almost like Facebook comments, but it's
people
useful.
No, I don't. We don't have to
Facebook
explain
comments.
Reddit. Like people, Kyle, Reddit's been around forever. We don't have to explain
I know it has, but
you just made it seem like no one knows what Reddit is, dude.
But so this guy, he's going to jail for 12 and a half years. He's also going to spend 10 years on a supervised release and must continue a registered sex offender until state and federal law.
Another job well done. Another perv off the streets.
Another
That's all you can ask.
Clap your hands that they got him.
Yep. Okay. Next thing up. We don't have to talk about it long, but parents are speaking out about UW-Madison's announcement of removing the Brick Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. Okay. Have you heard of the Brick Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
So it's up by Camp Randall. Usually, I believe it's all like alumni and fans who have passed away. People can buy a brick and honor them there. Yeah. So the Badgers are putting up like a $300 million facility, I believe, for just the football. For football, it's going to be a huge thing, but they're planning to take down the Brick Hall of Fame. So a lot of people are speaking out about it. Apparently, they have till September 8th to be able to register and take ownership of the bricks. I have seen that UW-Madison, they've said that they've seen it and they're trying to figure out, like they're in discussion to figure out what they can do. But yeah, I feel like all in all, you can't, like people pay, like that's where people.
That's rough.
Like people are being honored. Like that's fans and alumni. You can't like just take that down.
No, you can't. And it's hard to build something else somewhere else in that area because it's so packed full.
For sure.
You don't want to move those bricks to other places.
Yep.
They've been honored and whatever else.
For sure. So it'll be interesting to see what UW-Madison does. But I'm going to dive in. I don't have this as news, but we're going to talk about it. Johnny brought it up in a text message. So All-American Wisconsin College gymnast was shot and killed a day before class in Whitewater? Mm-hmm. So they found the suspect, but we just want to talk about this because this is terrible. Mm-hmm. Her name is Kara Welsh. She was an All-American gymnast, 21 years old, national champion, seemed like an all-around class act. Mm-hmm. She was found by police with multiple gunshot wounds, which is just wild. Chad Richards, 23, from Loves Park, Illinois, was also found in the apartment, and he has been arrested. So all in all, it's a terrible moment for Whitewater, terrible moment for Wisconsin. You know, day before class, this girl.
Sad to hear. A young person.
Yeah, she was, going to be a senior in college. So had a big, long life ahead of her. So you can't really put into words someone like two young people, and this is how it ends. So just all in all, terrible situation.
Yeah, you don't like to see nothing.
Don't need guns on campus. I can just say that right now.
Yeah. No guns.
Yeah, I don't care what argument you get in. That's terrible. So, damn.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Yep.
All right. Next up, Lakewood, Wisconsin. A snake was found.
Holy shit, people.
Do you know what kind of snake it was?
Rattle.
No. Boa constrictor.
What?
Okay, yeah.
We have them up here?
10-foot boa constrictor.
Nope. Get me out of here. I
was
fucking
found
hate
in
snakes,
northern
dude.
Wisconsin. A woman walking her dog came across a wild surprise at an intersection. Her dog sniffed out a 10-foot long.
What do you mean sniffed out?
Sniffed out, I don't know.
Fucking 10 feet long. Probably saw it, dude.
Sniffed out a 10-foot long red-tailed boa constrictor.
Dude, what a nose on that dog to sniff out a 10-foot boa constrictor snake sitting there, man.
The snake is native to South America.
It's not native to Lakewood, Wisconsin.
It is not poisonous and rarely attacks humans.
You. That thing will eat me.
The snake was captured by animal control and turned over to the DeYoung family zoo.
Can you imagine being that animal control? Like you get a call, like just a normal one from like a woman walking her dog, you know, those sheep, they probably get those for raccoons, all, and he's like, yeah, no, this is a 10-foot snake. And they're like, what? That's wild, man.
In the release, it says
just another day in Wisconsin.
They're thinking that the snake was an escapee from someone's home.
They're thinking that this snake was on vacation and it missed the Dells.
Must have left the window open.
It missed the Dells. It was looking to go to Noah's Ark and get in that wave pool.
I see a picture of it.
Yeah, let me see. Get out of here. Yeah, that thing was planted.
Kill me. And
yeah,
like that.
No, we're out. We're outie. Okay. Do you, what? Any other news?
That's I have more news, but.
Okay, you know, I gotta take a drink before we run through this.
Oh, yeah, I hear. You want me to go?
Yeah, do.
Okay. 1 second here. Oh, this is the Camp Randall recap for citations and people arrested. Madison, Wisconsin, UW Police Department report the arrest count after the first Badger game. Arrested were 10 people and 12 citations were issued, and 27 ejections from the first Badger game of the 2024 season. 7 of those arrests were UW students. 2 of the citations were students using fake IDs to purchase alcohol. I think we do that every week.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
What?
That report to see how wild the game was.
Yeah, and it's just going to get more wild with beer being sold at the game. So.
But I mean, like, you can't tell me that 90% of that student section is just piss hammered.
I will say, though, which I guess we can talk about the Badgers. It was the most full student section I've ever seen for game opener, ever.
Was it early, too?
Early.
Oh.
They were there early.
And then we're filling in, like...
It's usually halftime before that thing's full.
Yeah.
So they were there, and it... From hearing from people in my comment section, it got pretty rowdy.
Yeah.
Which, hey...
Yeah.
All in all,
I did see a lot of people were unhappy about it, but
hey, Karen, go home. Watch the game from your house. If you get sad, that's every Packer game. Like nothing changed. Like every other sporting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're telling me you think that's too rowdy? Go to a Brewers game.
Yeah.
You're gonna see a lot of probably 45-year-old men, women, people like us that are just might have had one too many Miller High Lifes.
I did see that the Potosi beer did good. I think they had like over $17,000 in donation. Because isn't there a percentage
of what
of the varsity beer sold is donated?
20%.
20%. They had 17K.
So they say every beer is a new recruit, and by they I mean me. I made that up.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. All right. I like that. No, we should talk about that every week. Okay, you ready?
I have one more thing. Do you want me to do that now?
No, we can do it after.
Okay.
Okay. Wisconsin high school football. We are back. It's week 3. Yet we're going to talk about week 2 recap. I got a lot here, Kyle. Right? We're going to dive in. It's going to go fast, guys. Here we go. If you want your team or you want a player to be recognized, comment below. We'd love to talk about any team. We love doing this stuff. So here we go. Appleton East beat Kettle Moraine 6-0. Appleton East sucked last year. They're 2-7. Chippewa Falls Cardinals off to a 2-0 start after beating rival Eau Claire Memorial 66-7. And just by the way, upsets everywhere, Kyle. Mm-hmm. The one thing about Chippewa Falls, Jackson LeMay and Jackson Borland both had over 100 yards on the ground. Madison Memorial beat Wanakee 49-34. which is an absolute shocker. Wanake's first non-conference loss since 2013. That's kind of crazy. Owen Friedler threw for 331 yards and 3 touchdowns. Okay, number 4, battle defending state title or champions. Stratford beat Edgar 21-8 in a defensive battle. Next up, we have West Alice ended one of the largest, the state's longest losing streaks, beating Brown Deer 2019. They haven't won since 2018. It's their first win.
Holy shit.
That's a lot of losing. So they're back on the board, baby. Here we go. All right, next up, defending champ Badger loses in an awesome game, 35-33 to Slinger. Arrowhead lost to Homestead 24-21. Like I said, guys, lots of upsets. Aquinas lost to Columbus 2016. Darlington got ousted by Prairie du Chien 35-7. Economowoc beat Sussex Hamilton 21-14. Cuba City beat Lancaster 45-14. And in the China Bowl trophy game, Winnicott beat Omro 60-7 in their 76th meeting. So that's pretty wild. And then here are my players of the week for week 2. Andrew Myrick from Economowoc, the quarterback, recorded all 3 touchdowns for the Raccoons versus the Sussex Hamilton team. Jensen Rice, QB for Iola Scandinavia. He had 294 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns, and he had 8 passes for 112 yards and a TD. He also won D3 titles in the 100-meter dash and 110-meter hurdle. So this dude can move, Kyle.
Hell yeah.
This guy can move. Okay, next up we have Sean Ryan. New Berlin West had 20 rushes, 229 yards, and a touchdown in the win versus Menominee Falls. And last up we have Matthew Buckman, QB from Cambridge. He was 35 of 45. You don't see many teams throwing 45 times in a game.
Yeah.
For 333 yards and 4 TDs in a win. So that is the players of the week from us. And here we go on to the review of week 3. Man, I need a little second to get my breath. Okay. Xavier at Fox Valley Lutheran. The Apple Bowl is back in conference, as I believe they're both in the same conference for the first time in a while. Xavier won last year 35-14. We have Slinger at Hartford. Slinger's off to a very hot start after beating Menominee Falls and Badger. Rhinelander at Lakeland, 2 undefeated teams, both very, very good. Very interesting to see how this goes. Columbus at Lodi, 2 powerhouses. Last 2 winners of the D4 state title, 2023 and 2024. Or 2022, 2023. Well, whatever. Okay. Both had coaching changes in the offseason, and they're both undefeated, so it'll be fun to watch. Huge rivalry game, Menominee at Hudson. Game's gone back and forth for a long time between these two. Hudson's owned this rivalry for the last 4 years. So to be honest, it'll be interesting to see if Menominee can turn that around, Kyle. Next up, Onalaska versus Holman, 2 teams around lacrosse. I'm sure there's a lot of bad blood between the 2 of them. Kaukauna at Hortonville. Kaukana's 2-0, really good team. Still, their town stinks. Smells like it's a paper mill. It stinks like crap. Okay, here we go. And then we have Beaver Dan at Mount Horeb Barneville. Both undefeated. Mount Horeb, number 10. It's going to be a very fun game to watch. So,
bang.
There is. Oh, also, we have Darlington at Mineral Point. So those 2 teams always hate each other, and they're always really good at football. So it'll be interesting to see. So let me know which teams we need to talk about next week. Let me know which players we want to talk about. We have a bunch of Shot of Wisco shirts that we were going to start giving away. I'd love to maybe give them away to teams. So comment below, maybe some players. We'd love to send them some shirts from us as we keep doing this for the rest of the year. So let us know in the comments. We'll see you guys next week. I just talked for a long time.
All right.
What do you got next?
On to the next one. That was a lot.
I had to go.
Yeah.
It's got to go fast,
You had
Kyle.
a lot.
I mean, that video is going to be 2 minutes.
I was going to say, is there a cutoff on TikTok or no?
Like 3.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Next up, this is hot news.
I mean, that only took me like a minute.
Yeah, it's all right.
I fucking flew.
There's a lot of facts.
Okay.
This is hot news.
I'm sure it's not. But
Hot
let's
as
hear
it's
it.
spicy.
Oh, what do we got?
Wisconsin State Chili Cook-Off returns on Saturday.
Oh, where's it at? Gotta love me some chili.
Deacon Mills Park in Green Lake.
Green Lake. Okay.
I don't think that's close to us, is it?
No.
That's quite a way.
That's the first thing that went through my mind is can we go? So we're going to see what the best chili is in Green Lake, Wisconsin.
Yeah, but I think it's statewide, I believe. So you bring it from wherever. They do have bands playing. They do have a DJ, and
if you like some chili and you're around Green Lake, head on over.
Yeah, head on over.
Oh my
But
gosh,
live
I'd love
music
to
by
have some
Cannonball
award-winning
starts
chili.
at noon.
I feel like I just like sometimes we get stuck. Like I get stuck eating chili like that, like you make, and I think it's good. But then like you go to this
Yeah,
and
you
you're
try
like, oh
something
my
else, you're like,
god,
fuck yeah,
Kyle's chili sucks.
Yeah.
Like there's stuff way better than what you
Uh-huh.
provide me.
Oh yeah, if there's one chili in a crock pot, and that's all that you got to eat, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you go hunting, you get down there, it's like, ooh,
I
that's
tell you what,
good.
I would eat all the spicy chili in the world, and I'd be sweating up there. Tell you that right now, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
Last thing up, are we going to talk about the Badgers, or do you? Oh, you got more. Let's go.
No, I got like a little topic at the end, but let's talk about the Badgers.
All right, we are on to week 2. The Badgers play South Dakota this Saturday at 2:30. Do we want to talk about last week?
Yeah, you can. I mean,
here's my thing. We're going to look back at this, and I've already told people I'm already starting the narrative that it was a blowout game. We were up big early, 28-0, and they scored 2 late touchdowns to make it kind of close. So, obviously, that's not what happened.
no.
I was at the game.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't hang with us. They were beating us, and it was very, very worrisome for a little bit. I will say for the game, and I'd love to get everyone's thoughts in the comments for the Badgers, we moved the ball well.
Yeah.
Like, we kicked their butts in total yards. Offense moved the ball well. Felt like we didn't open it up at all.
No.
Like we didn't like Bryson Green's he's a tower of a man.
Mm-hmm.
Just
throw
that ball up.
Just get her out there. Yeah.
Just send one up to the bleachers, see if he can catch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just try some other things. I will say Ches Malusi, he ran pretty hard. Walker didn't look too bad. People were kind of harsh on Van Dyke. I thought Van Dyke did well. He had a couple plays where it seemed like he wasn't in a line with the wide receivers and could have easily been interceptions.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I thought he looked good other than the fumble. I think he's got a lot to improve, but I think he's the guy. I think we're
just your typical shake the rust off game.
Hey, here's the thing. I'm just going to say it. I hope everyone here, we got to kick the shit out of South Dakota this week.
Yeah.
Have to.
You got to come in and blow.
We got Alabama next week, man. Also, our defense couldn't stop the run to save our lives, which was weird because we're usually
scary.
Yeah, with Alabama coming up, very scary.
Yes.
And I love it. Even at the game, everyone's like, "Whew, if we play like that in 2 weeks, we're
not gonna be good."
I will be out at the bars in Madison at
Before
halftime.
Game's over.
So it'll be interesting to see. Let us know in your comments what you guys all think. Like I said, I know it was a rough first week. Let's wait. It takes time, guys. It takes time for this all to happen. If we're really bad this week, then next week we can have a little chat on this podcast.
Yeah.
We'll have a little chat. Okay. What do we got, Kyle?
Last thing. The to-do list, your to-do list for fall.
Okay. Are we just
talking?
talking?
We're just chit-chatting.
Okay.
What's some things that's on your agenda?
Shoot my bow.
See, I knew something. I was gonna say dust off the old bow.
Yep, I'm dusting it off, man. I'm ready. I don't want to say it's getting like super cold. The mornings.
It's supposed to be cold this weekend.
You wake up
excited.
Yeah. Oh my God, 60s.
I got windows open.
Yeah. Oh,
windows.
To-do list, open windows.
Yes,
for sure. Love that.
Windows.
I love crisp air. I will say to-do list. It's not mine because I'm a man. But my wife already got out all the fall candles.
Love it. I had that wrote down in here. Get out the candles, potentially fall.
Damn, we got one that is pumpkin pancakes. It's in our room. I'm hungry when I go to bed. That's all I smell.
Yeah.
But our house smells like fall. And man,
that's great.
She's got all the decorations out.
Yeah.
Like our pillows. I love it.
Some people, do you like decorative pillows or no?
I mean, I really don't care one bit.
I love them.
Like, Tia could decorate our house like the 4th of July, and I don't know if I'd really even care. I mean, she could decorate it like Easter for the whole year, and I don't think I'd
wouldn't
bat an eye.
Yeah.
Nope.
Fall comes out though. I like the fall.
She don't mess with my beer fridge. She doesn't
that,
mess with my garage. What's there for me to care about?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right.
Exactly.
Dust off the Packer jersey. We were talking about that.
Clean my lawnmower. Put her away for the year.
Yep. That was on the list here. Put the lawnmower away. Potentially get out your snow tools.
Big word here. 2 words actually for you. Outdoor furniture.
Yeah.
Put her away.
Put the furniture away.
Because if you don't do it in the fall,
it's coming in the winter, and it's going to be the day that the snow hits. What else do I got here? Oh, get your hunting clothes ready. Go through, check your inventory of what you got.
I'm locked and loaded. I actually put it away as if I'm getting it ready. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, sure. If you're into Halloween, get your Halloween decor out. We don't ever decorate for Halloween.
Tia does, so we got
Yeah.
stuff out. But like I said, could care less.
Next one, big. Sweat shirts and sweatpants.
I'm a weirdo. I wear sweatshirts to work all the time.
I don't. It's not very often.
Like I wear jeans a lot in the summer. I
wear
know why.
jeans, but I just don't ever like the hoodies. I got a stack of hoodies that I'm waiting.
Oversized hoodies.
Oh yeah.
Maybe get some. Ooh.
You got any other ones today?
Ooh. Get some wood ready for the fire.
Wood. Yeah.
Get my wood stacked.
Wood
I'll have to steal it from someone.
Dad made that comment for me yesterday. He said, "Oh, this weekend's gonna be cool. It's probably a good day for wood cutting." And I was like, "No, don't call me, don't text me."
I love how like you do this list and like my wife, she'd be like, "Oh, get the decor ready, like change some things out in the house, get our stuff done, get our calendar done." And I'm like, I need to shoot my bow. We need to do our straps on all our stands. We need to move our cameras around.
Trail cameras is one that he said.
We need to move our trail cams. They need to get moved around periodically. I need to definitely get my clothes ready. Yeah. Another big one. I need to definitely lose 15 pounds.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
holy I'm going to be a sweaty disaster in the stand.
Oh, yeah. Walking out.
So, other than that, I mean, but here's the thing, though. We have all this stuff to do. There's football for the next 4 days, and I don't plan to do a lick of those.
I text my fiance yesterday.
And said,
I
hey.
said, what's your plans on Sunday? And she's like, I don't know yet. Why? And I said, can we just chill on the couch, make something in the crock pot?
See, that's your mistake.
Football?
Why are you asking?
Because then
my wife, we've been together for 8 years, Kyle. If she doesn't understand the first Sunday of football, that don't talk to me.
See, I'm used to.
Don't text me.
I'm used to.
Don't even look at me. Don't breathe at me. I'm watching football.
I'm used to the life of her being working on the weekends. So like that is just prime time. She don't get home till the middle of the last game on Sunday night.
So why are you asking her then?
No. Now it's like now she's home. So like I'll get like the we're gonna go do this on Sunday. And
we should go to a pumpkin patch together.
Yeah, I'm in.
I know that felt really girly of me to say, but like we should.
No, our me and Maggie and UT and went. Yeah, that'd be great.
Vesperman ice cream.
Yes. Flannels.
Maze. Get lost. Cry a little bit. Yeah. I'm ready for fall. I mean, people say, "Oh, I hate it because what comes next." Like, dude,
I love all seasons.
Live in the moment. No,
I love all seasons.
No, not really.
I like whenever I'm stuck
dude,
at my house and there's
I'm just gonna say
giant snowstorm.
Spring sucks.
Spring does suck.
Spring sucks, dude.
Spring sucks, but then you're looking forward to what's coming next.
I like winter. I don't love when it's freezing in the morning, but I don't mind winter. It's like the time to do stuff in your house.
Yeah.
It's like
Christmas trees up. And
summer,
shit
you're
like
gonna
that.
be busy every weekend, every week doing shit. Enjoy that week in your house. Yeah, bingo. You know what?
Put on the nice.
Maybe we need to change this
socks.
podcast around. We need to just be like, I don't want to say motivational speakers. Like, what would I say? Like how would I say that? Like, we're not motivationally talking to people. Like, we're speaking words of wisdom. No one would listen to us.
No.
Yeah, tough deal. Do you have anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. All right. Well, boys.
So I got.
What time?
Did we talk about the weekend? What's going on this weekend?
Oh, this weekend. Oh my gosh, Kyle, we're starting to lose it. This weekend. So tonight, it's Thursday. I'll be watching football. Friday, I'll be watching football. Saturday, I'll be watching football. Then going to a wedding. Hopefully, they'll have football on at the wedding.
That's always a must.
Sunday, I'll most likely be watching
football.
So that's my weekend.
Tonight, go home, watch football. Tomorrow, I'm going to Maggie's watching one of her friends' kids overnight. So I'm going to go up and have supper with them. Then I'm going to make my way on over to the Cuba City game in Bellevue. Belleville, not Bellevue. And then Saturday, I have to work for the funeral home. Then probably hang out and watch football. And then Sunday, football and possibly a soup in the crock pot. And that'd be my weekend. That's all I got. Guys?
Yeah. That's it. A lot of football.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Football's
back.
baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we appreciate it. We'll be back for episode 83.
next week.
So hopefully everyone has a great weekend. Sit on your couch. Just, you know what? Actually, I'm going to do this for video. You know what? Let's do this. You ready, Johnny? All right, everybody. It is the week before football is fully back, right?
Yep.
So this is for all the men out there and women, if you like football. Everybody likes football.
Mm-hmm.
Take advantage of it. You only live once. There's football on tonight, Thursday, right?
Tonight.
There's
Friday.
football on Friday. There's football, college football on Saturday, and football is back on Sundays. So how about you cook up some food, get some friends over, get your little spot that your ass is implemented in your chair, in your couch, and you don't move all weekend long. Maybe get up to go to the bathroom, do that kind of stuff. Yeah, don't forget to do that. But just enjoy it. Life moves too fast, so you got to sit down and enjoy this type of stuff.
We've waited 365 years.
We've waited this long for these types of days. So do yourself a favor, and this is from us to you. Don't listen to any words you say. Don't listen to anyone says. Your significant other says, "Hey, we got to do things around the house. We got to get things ready for fall." No, you don't. Not this weekend. This weekend's for you. You get to watch football. So sit on your ass. Don't move. Set your fantasy football lineups. Bet on some games.
True.
And just have a good time.
That's true.
Get some beers.
Some beer.
Some chili. Some charcuterie boards.
Popcorn.
Some chips. Do your thing. Like I said, life moves too fast. Slow down. Sit down. Watch your football. All right, we're out here. See you guys later.